Alright everyone, so we're here at Cabela's. We're in the trail camera aisle, and I think that what camera we're going to use is a SPYPOINT. I said it in the last video that I was going to use a SPYPOINT, so this is going to be the one. The price difference is actually going to be $10 cheaper than our previous camera, the Log Game Innovations. So we're going to go ahead and use it. I've used the SPYPOINT, what is it? The SPYPOINT Link Verizon or something like that. You can buy them like $99 at Walmart or something like that. I'm actually in the process of doing a review for that one. So this one's going to be a little bit more expensive at $150, but I'm hoping that it works a little bit smoother and a little bit better. That video won't be ready for another probably a few days. I'm waiting for more pictures to come in on it, and then yeah, so this is going to be the camera that we use. I've not used a Link Micro before, at least LTE. Like I said, I used the $98 one or $89 one at Walmart, so they look very similar, but I'm sure there's going to be a small difference. We're actually going to purchase this and then run out to the farm and go set it up today, so it should be a pretty fun day for us. So alright everyone, so I'm in my truck, just left Cabela's, paid for this camera, so the lighting might be kind of weird for us. This is my first time using my truck, but here we have it, the SPYPOINT Link Micro. I'm going to go ahead and open this box and give you the quick stats. 10 megapixel camera, 4 power LEDs, let's see, multi-shot mode up to 2 photos per detection. Requires an SD card up to 32, 8 AA batteries. Detection range is up to 80 foot, so let's just roughly say, honestly, probably 70, 65, somewhere in there. And the nice thing is it gives you a free monthly plan offered, including a transmission of 100 photos. So the nice thing about SPYPOINT though is once you buy their camera, they give you the full premium for 30 days. So we're going to use that as best we can. So I'm going to go ahead and open this and show you how it's packaged and give my honest thoughts of it. So right off the bat, 10 megapixel camera doesn't sound that impressive to me. I'd expect a little bit more out of a company like SPYPOINT, but that being said, it might be a really good 10 megapixel camera. Y'all may remember the last video I did of SPYPOINT. I had some complaints about their app. So what actually happened was I've been in contact with SPYPOINT. Is when they first dropped their cameras, their cellular especially, there was such an influx of customers that was using their cellular cameras that the app server couldn't hold it, and that's what the issue was. That's why the app was acting so funny to people. So right off the bat, here we have the camera. Let me just go ahead and say this camera is tiny, like very tiny. I'll grab a tape measure out of my toolbox before we actually set it up, and I'll give you a more accurate measurement just so you can get it off the top of your head. But you see this massive antenna too. I don't know really how I feel about that, but right now we'll just say that's pretty cool. So to get it off, you just simply push it forward, lift up, and then you pull that pin and you're good. That's actually where your cable would go if you use a locking cable if you're on public land. Use this, remove the tape. Oh, that was a good, can we even get another, listen to that. So fresh. Popping it open, thumb's caught. Removable battery compartment, pull tier, and then they give you the paper for the app. I've already got one of their cellular cameras, so I don't have to download it, but you'll just download the SPYPOINT app from the App Store and or Google Play, depending on what you have. For me, it's Google Play. I'm a Samsung guy. Now, the one thing right off the bat that I can say that I'm not happy about, well, not too terribly happy about, is the fact that it only accepts micro SD cards. Kind of on the fence about that. Most of your SD cards now are micro / regular SD cards, so it's not really too big of a deal. Like me, I have a whole bunch of them, but if you're someone who's more traditional like the regular SD cards, you're gonna have to buy a few micro SD cards, so just keep that in mind. To pull out the battery tray, you're gonna pinch both sides and give her a little yank. There you'll find your 8 battery compartment and the tag that you will need to add to add this to your app. You're going to scan that tag right there, and it'll add it to the app. And then it gives you some quick settings, basically red, no signal; orange, fair signal; green, good signal; upper light, you know, the whole normal shebang. And then your on-off switch is right here. And then the rest is through the app. It's that simple. Going through the rest of the package, give me a second to put this back on so that we don't mess up our thing. Going through the rest of the package, got your final small little things in the bottom, and that's it for the package. So right off the bat, you get your quick startup guide. Theirs is basically a little booklet. Y'all know me, I don't read that. Who honestly does? And then their strap. And right off the bat, man, I tell you, SPYPOINT to me is probably really doing the best out of most camera companies. And that's one small detail. That's aluminum. It's metal. Yes, aluminum oxidizes and stuff like that, but it's not really going to do any better than a plastic one. Like, if you do that too hard with a plastic one, you can actually break that clip. Aluminum, you won't break it unless you force it to. So that's pretty much it. I'm gonna jump in the back real quick and grab some AA batteries, and also grab a tape measure to give you all more accurate measurement. But that's pretty much it until we go set it up. All right, everyone. So I found a spot on this tree here's the pond, by the way, that kind of overlooks the pond, but also will tell me if deer are just traveling through. Now, I'm suspecting they come through down here and either cross the ridge right there and then jump over to the soys. Soys are right there. Or they come through and jump through these right here. There's a few of them along the way, but walking through, you could see paths and bedding in the hay. So I think I'm going to leave this right here. I'm not sure exactly though where I want to put it. I think more or less right here. Just because that way I should be able to see this path and also the water. So I think I'm going to do it right there. Leave it the same angle it's at. And so the rest is just going through the app. It's that simple. The only thing I got to do out here is turn this on. And this is going to flash until it tells me how my signal is. Hopefully we're praying for green. Green means good signal. So while we wait, I'm going to go ahead and spray this down. Go and try to tuck this in real quick. It's not flopping around and spooking deer. Sorry, I can't really see him. Just tighten it up like that. And I've already sprayed down my clothes too, so in case you're wondering. It's still trying to connect. This typically takes probably 30-40 seconds. So my connection is orange. See if I can't change it. Pop in a little bit out of the way. Doesn't look like I can change it. What if I move it over a little bit? No. So I'm going to leave it like that. Orange is okay. It's not terrible. I'm going to put it back on this lip. My 30-second timer is already going. So we're going to do that. Spray down everything I would have touched. Try to make sure our lens is cleaned off. And we're active. Frog or something over there. So the rest now, going through the app and adjusting all your settings. I'm going to try to record my screen and do that for y'all before completing this video. So next time you'll see me, I'll be on the app and recording. Alright everyone, so here we are in SPYPOINTs app. As you can see, I'm on the top right. That's my profile. So just going through the process. So to add a camera, what you're going to do is you're going to press this orange plus button. Once you do that, you're going to select your device. Now for me, I'm not adding no device right now. I've already added the camera. So ours was a Link Micro. You would press next. The identification, that is going to be the inside of the battery box. There's a little tab that you would scan, like so. And then once you do that, then it connects automatically. And then from there, you just go through and name your camera. So the camera that we have out right now is going to be the pond camera. As you can see, I have 3 different SPYPOINTs. I told you that in the video. One of which is not being used right now, and then Rode camera is being used. So we're going to click on the pond camera, and we're going to click status. So the status is just going to give us a quick rundown of everything that's going on with the camera, last communication, SD card, battery, and then the signal. The signal isn't the best right now. It's only at 50. It shows us the outdoor temperature as well, which is going to be 69 degrees. Sorry about that. From that, we are going to go to settings. This is where you would adjust all your things. So this camera only offers a photo and a multi-shot. So you can either do a single shot or a 2-shot. Your delay goes up to 30 minutes all the way down to 10 seconds. Sensitivity, you get your normal settings. And then photo, you only get photo. Your cell setup, I'm not exactly sure what this really does. But I don't really touch it. I'll leave it alone. And then your advanced configuration is going to let you change where the date compared to the month is. Your Fahrenheit to Celsius, you know, all this other stuff. Power source, if you're using a 12-volt solar panel, you can connect it also. Trigger speed is going to be optimal, fast, or you're going to be only 2. And then quality, high and medium. You can actually turn off cellular with the bottom tab, as you can see. And then from there, you can just go to your photos. Now, I haven't had any really good pictures on this one yet. But, oh, that's a different, hang on, that's a different one, sorry. We're going to go camera, back up, only pond photo camera. So now it's just going to send us pictures of all the pond. And through here, you can actually see when I set the camera up and recorded, that's me. That night we had a picture of a doe. Wasn't really that impressive of an actual quality of photo. I expect a little bit better, but I'm hoping tonight we get some more activity through there. It was 60 degrees last night. But throughout the day, it took some pictures. No deer or anything like that. But as the day went on, it just kept taking pictures. I probably have a stick or something in front of it. I forgot to move. But it lets you see the location of the camera. It tells you everything, the date, the month, the time, and then the temperature. And then it even tells you what kind of camera it is on the bottom. So far, I'm very impressed with the camera. As y'all can tell, I have 3 of them. This is what it looks like when they actually take pictures of deers. This is a different camera at a different spot. So you can see the deer. It's a small buck. He's a little spike bug. Nothing impressive, you know. But it gives you the option to zoom in on your phone, look at the deer, try to identify it. The quality of the camera I'm kind of disappointed in. It seems kind of real low quality for the camera. I have another one that I think has better pictures for some reason. I don't know if it's just the way I have it set up or what. But as you can see, here's a better picture. There's that spike. You can see the antlers going up. But I feel like if I have this maybe set up in too far of a distance or something like that. But if you was to get it really dialed in, then I'm sure you would be just fine. Here's some nighttime deer photos. No bucks, just all does. It looks like the infrared is a little strong, at least on the face aspect, but you can see from a distance, there's a decent buck. I forgot I had a picture of one that was pretty decent, but there's a okay buck. He's probably 2.5. Not too terribly impressive, but he's already shedded velvet. But nighttime pictures, I feel like honestly a little bit better than daytime. That's just me. So that's just a quick rundown of the app. Obviously, once you get your app, you'll have to set up an account and run through it. They have a map settings that isn't ready yet, and a weathers that's also they're working on. So overall, I'm pretty happy with this camera. I look forward to using it for the rest of the season. And hopefully y'all enjoyed this video, and if you did, make sure to hit the like button. I'm gonna close this video out on that buck, since that's the biggest buck we've got on camera so far, I think. Yeah, there he is during the day. So I'm gonna end it on this. Hopefully I did enjoy this video. If I did, make sure to hit that like button, and make sure to subscribe. We're starting to pick up some good speed, and I'm very happy with that. And I want to keep that going. I'm gonna try to bust out some more of these trail camera videos for y'all. If there's a trail camera you want to request me do, like a Recon X or something like that, let me know in the comment section and I'll make it happen. So hopefully y'all enjoyed this video, and I'll see you on the next one.